welcome all sadhakas. Thanks and congrats for being together in this endeavor of studying Shastras. Wonderful text we are taking up. These are the days where few of the things we are completing or concluding. The Taittiriya Upanishad, maybe in a day or two, Brahmananda Valli will be over, we will enter into Valli. In the Yoga Darshanam also, maybe the Samadhi Pada will be over, we will enter into Sadhana Pada. In Mundaka Upanishad, in a day or two we do the first Khanda conclusion of the second Mundakam, entering into second Khanda. In Bhagavad Gita also, we are just going to conclude 8th chapter in a day or two. In Adhyatma Ramayana, yesterday only, we concluded and started Sundarakand. Kishkindha concluded, Sundarakand we started. And in Bhagavatam, the beautiful, we will see today, in the Dvadasha Skandha, the praise and stuti of Yajnavalkya to Lord Surya for giving him the new Veda Jnana. So too we will see in the 10th Skandha another beautiful topic of Bhagavan Krishna taking Rukminiji. So in this way, when we are going through all these efforts once in a while, it's good to pause and see what we are learning through all this exercise. Is it substantial or not? What exactly to be learned, aimed at? It's always wise to pause and just inquire. So what is expected is crystal clear vision, understanding. Then the conviction that that's the goal to be reached. Then the inspiration with which we walk on the path to reach it. The crystal clear understanding, unambiguous, is the seen world in front, the seer me. Both of these are superimposed only on the truth or the reality. The seen world with all its multiplicities, with all its varieties, with all its grossness and subtleness, how much ever true, substantial they appear, yet there is something beyond all of them on which all these are appearing. So too the seeing me or the seer me, how much ever I am experiencing as a seer, the seen, yet the instruments of seeing as well as seer me are not as true as real as someone beyond. Point 1. Point 2 is all limitations, sorrows, miseries are to that me in me who is identifying with these upadhis and getting entangled in the seen. Point 3, therefore, what is the entire focus of spiritual sadhaka's attention on? How to see that which is beyond the seen world, how to see that self in us which is beyond this seeming pseudo-seer. If this clarity has come to us, means we are studying Shastras, Vedanta Shastra. Then accordingly, what are our conscious efforts? When we are in the outer world, what are our conscious efforts when we are on the seat of meditation? To both transcend the seer and seen through the Vyatireka sadhana, because it is understood the world is not real, something is real behind it. And these Upadhyukta me is not me, the real me is somebody behind. If that somebody behind has to be recognized, then this which is covering that naturally has to be kept aside, moved or removed. So how much this thought is occurring to us every day when we are living the life outside or when we are on the seat of meditation, that my purpose of this meditation is to keep away the cloud-like upadhis and see the sun like my own self. If this vision has come and if our efforts are towards this means we are matured through the study of Shastras and we are in line with what all our gurus have reached to and they are expecting us to do and reach through all their teachings. And in this path, silently, relentlessly, continuously, whether we are on the seat of dhyanam or otherwise, if we are able to simultaneously deny the superimposed and are able to try to recognize this substratum, we are doing the correct sadhana. How long it needs to be done, when will the real reality is revealed, that one need not worry about. Ensure that we are doing exactly what is to be done consistently, and when it has to happen, it will happen in its right time. So, on this day of concluding few of the topics of our Shastras, just reconciling, just a thought, are we on right track while attending to the classes? Are these classes yielding something substantial to our understanding as well as inspiration? Or is it becoming mechanical, a routine, and slowly we are getting bored out of it and wanting, feeling to leave this and go back to the old ruts? Once in a while you have to pause and check and see. In this pausing and checking, if we really find what we have said just now in us, good, we can congratulate ourselves. And with more gratitudes to the Lord and the Guru Parampara, and with more inspiration to reach to the goal, more sincerely, seriously, exclusively, we have to start doing this sadhana. Exclusively is important. So far, we were doing our sadhana along with other things also, given importance, given time and mind. In the other things, 50% may be necessities. 50% are not so necessities. Not only they can be avoidable, but our involvement in them was causing the distractions of the mind. Recognizing it, and when we avoid that unwanted things, disturbing things on the sadhana, then that means we are more inspired, more sincere, more clear our sadhana. Even that also when we have conquered, means even withdrawal of that and doing sadhana only. To that when we have reached, then comes the fourth last stage, which is said in all Shastras, Gita Adi, where it is said, now you are paripakva, even these outer small obligations also can be kept aside, called as Sarva Dharman Parityeja Mam Ekam Sharanam Praja, for the final touches in the experience. Once the experience comes and we put efforts to establish in that experience for whatever the time required, then as the Lord wants, play will continue with our role in this world, whatever to be done, but with a change from the earlier. Earlier we were doing all, taking them real or serious as a isolated individual, not identified with the Paramatma. Now we have discovered our identity with the Paramatatva. Therefore, same things we do, but not as a bondage under compulsion, but we do them with the freedom wherein we have nothing to gain or nothing to lose. We are only instruments in the hands of the Lord. Whether it's a big work or the small work, both are equal to that person who has discovered his oneness with the Lord, and now he is becoming instrument in the hands of God. That is post the Anubhuti and establishment in the Atma Anubhava or Tattva Anubhava. But before that, these are the 3-4 steps. Coming to the class regularly, grasping all the topics, and essence of it is understood to be these sadhanas of Anvaya of the Upadhi, Sarvyatrika of the Upadhi, Anvaya of the self. And when we keep on doing it slowly, the nearness to the self happens. Then maybe the glimpses, then establishing it. Thereafter, as the totality wants, through this Upadhi, something if it is required to be done to the world, it will happen. As regards myself is concerned, I have discovered my identity with the absolute truth. So this is how every day when we contemplate on these lines, we will be keeping up our inspiration level. We won't allow the outer Maya or the inner mind to overpower us and to take us away back into the earlier worldliness, which happens to many inadvertent students, careless students, less fortunate students because of not having surrendered to the God and the Guru. So let us therefore extend gratitudes to the Guru Parampara and the Lord, feel ourselves lucky, humble that these guidances are given to us, and then feel the utmost responsibility and dutiness to involve seriously, sincerely in this great endeavor of our own redemption, our own self-rediscovery. May we all do it truly and enjoy the result too. So let us start our study, chanting of the Chayura Vrimahe 11 times, and also our Shanti mantras. Then the Taittiriya Upanishad, Ananda MEEMAAMSA, such a beautiful topic, great topic. Listen the yesterday's talk also. It was so completely, exhaustively discussed. So we just browse through that and continue. Start. Om Tatchayura Vrunimahe Gatum Yajnaya Gatum Yajnapataye Daivi Swastirastunaha Swastirmanushebhyah Urdhanjigatu Bheshajam Shanno Astu Dvipade Sham Chatushpade Om Shanti 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 Om Tatchamyora Vrunimahe Gatum Yajnaya Gatum Yajnapataye Daive Swastirastunaha Swastirmanushebhyah Urdhanjigatu Bheshajam Shanno Astu Dvipade Sham Chatushpade Om Shanti 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 Om Tatchayora Vrunimahe Gatum Yajnaya Gatum Yajnapataye Daivi Swastirastunaha Swastirmanushebhyah Urdhanjigatu Bheshajam Shanno Astu Dvipade Sham Chatushpade Om Shanti 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 Om Tatchamyora Vrunimahe Gatum Yajnaya Gatum Yajnapataye Daivi Swastirastunaha Swastirmanushebhyah Urdhanjigatu Bheshajam Shanno Astu Dvipade Sham Chatushpade Om Shanti 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 Om Tatchamyora Vrunimahe Gatum Yajnaya Gatum Yajnapataye Daivi Swastirastunaha Swastirmanushebhyah Urdhanjigatu Bheshajam Sham Chatushpade Om Shanti 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 Om Tatchamyora Vrunimahe Gatum Yajnaya Gatum Yajnapataye Daivi Swastirastunaha Swastirmanushebhyah Urdhanjigatu Bheshajam Shanno Astu Dvipade Sham Chatushpade ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम तच्छम्योरावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये दैवी स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजं शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शं चतुष्पदे। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम तच्छम्योरावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये दैवी स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजं शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शं चतुष्पदे। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम तच्छम्योरावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये दैवी स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजं शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शं चतुष्पदे। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजं शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शं चतुष्पदे। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम तच्छम्योरावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये दैवी स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजं शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शं चतुष्पदे। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम ओम ओम। ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ओम निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषये भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ओम भवयेव भवानिधि मे नितरां समजायत चेतसि कौतुकिता मम वारय मोहमहाजलधिं भव शङ्कर देशिक मे शरणम्। ओम ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि। ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। ओम श्री वेदव्यास वैशंपायने आज्ञवल्क्य आद्यशंकरादि गुरुभ्यो नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। येषां सर्वेषां कृपा अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोध सिद्ध्यर्थं पुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिक संस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं च समस्त भक्त साधकानां धर्म संस्थापकानां धर्म संस्थापनकार्यार्थं च श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदान्तर्गत तैत्तिरीय उपनिषदः शंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम यस्माज्जातं जगत्सर्वं यस्मिन्नेव प्रणीयते येनेदं चैव तस्मै ज्ञानात्मने नमः। ये गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। तैत्तिरीयकसारस्य मयाचार्यप्रसादतः विस्पष्टार्थरचयिनां हि व्याख्येयं सम्प्रणीयते। ओम शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः। नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव मथ द्वितीया ब्रह्मानंद वल्ली अष्टमोऽनुभागः। Please chant, take those 3-4 minutes and revel in that. Always keep in mind during spiritual studies and sadhanas, at hand what is the sadhana taken up or given to us. Alone is the sadhana on which we have to fully focus and do the best, whether it is the chanting of Omkara, chanting of Shanti mantras, chanting of Upanishad mantras, reading the Bhashyam, listening to the lecture, analysis we are listening, logic, example, whatever are given, fully focusing at that present moment is the highest sadhana. Now let us do the sadhana, chanting this Ashtamonuvakaha. Om Bhishasmadvatah pavate Bhishodeti Suryaha Bhishasmadagnischendrascha Mrutyurdhavati Panchamaide Saishanandasya Meemāamsa bhavati Yuvasyat Sadhyuvadhyayakah Ashishto Drudhishto Balishtaha Tasyayam Pruthivi Sarva Vittasya Purna Syat. ते शतं देवगन्धर्वाणामानन्दाः श्रोत्रियस्य च कामः स एकः पितॄणां चिरलोकलोकानामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य च कामः तस्य ते शतं पितॄणां चिरलोकलोकानामानन्दाः स एकः जानां देवानामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य च कामः तस्य ते शताजानजानां देवानामानन्दाः स एकः कर्म देवानामानन्दः ये कर्मणा देवानभियन्ते श्रोत्रियस्य जागामः तस्य ते शतं कर्म देवानामानन्दाः स एको देवानामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य जागामः तस्य ते शतं देवानामानन्दाः स एक इन्द्रस्यानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य जागामः तस्य ते शतमिन्द्रस्यानन्दाः स एको बृहस्पतेरानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य जागामः तस्य ते शतं बृहस्पतेरानन्दाः स एकः प्रजापतेरानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य जागामः तस्य ते शतं प्रजापतेरानन्दाः स एको ब्रह्मणानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य जागामः तस्य स यश्चायं पुरुषे यश्चासावादित्ये स एकः स य एवंविद अस्माल्लोकात् प्रेत्य एतमन्नमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति एतं प्राणमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति एतं मनोमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति एतं विज्ञानमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति एतमानन्दमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति तदप्येष श्लोको भवति. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Friends, important are all these Anuvakams of every of the Valli, especially the Brahmananda Valli. From one onwards, the important things we are seeing. 6th, 7th, 8th Anuvakas are adding the completeness to the entire theoretical study, which will be followed by the practical sadhanas in the next Valli. So here, by all the means of Bhaya and Abhaya, or the Ananda, or the Drupti, or the Rasasvadana, or the Prana Apanadi, all the Jivana Kriyas, what is proved is the existence of the Parabrahma Tattva as Sadvastu in our own heart and everywhere. Our goal is to reach to Him. Now, why should we reach to Him? Because He gives us Ananda, means that is Ananda. How much is the Ananda of that Parabrahma? It is incalculable and yet appealing to our intellect. Can you say something? Yeah, we can. We can tell you in the Ananda MEEMAAMSA, the Ananda gained by the sadhakas as they are growing. In that growing Ananda, which is Upadhi Yukta, the highest is the Brahmadeva Hiranyagarbha Ananda. And this Brahmananda is like an ocean in which this Hiranyagarbha Ananda is only like a drop of water. Now you understand that it can't be understood or put in words, yet an idea can be had wherein therefore the Brahma Prapti leading to Brahma Ananda is more glorious and greater than prapti of anything else and prapti of ananda through the prapti of those things. Are you inspired? Are you informed well? Are you convinced? Then in your own choice, go in pursuit of Brahmananda exclusively by trying to discover that Brahma Swarupa, Atma Swarupa in your own self, which is beyond either Panchakoshas or three Dehas or all the vrittis, in whatever the language you put it. So this is the subject under discussion. So here in the Ananda MEEMAAMSA, first the unit of Manushananda is a start. Because the Pashuananda, Pakshiyananda, Kitaka Ananda are very, very small compared to that of human beings. Because we have all faculties, we have all Purushartha Samarthya, we have a subtle faculties of Manabuddhi, with which we can have more Ananda than that of those animals. Therefore, उनको unit के रूप में शुरू नहीं किया. The unit is the human Ananda only. And what is the maximum Ananda a human being can imagine to have on the earth is taken as one unit. In that, the seven aspects were seen. Yuva syat, sadhu yuva, adhyayakaha, asishtaha, drudishtaha, balishtaha. All these adhyatmika sampada. Then what is the adi bhautika thing he has got? Tasyayam prithvi sarva vittasya purna snyat is a single soul, monarch of the entire prithvi, which has got all the vittasya purnata. Tasya yam prithvi sarva, prithvi sarva, sarva vittasya purna. So the earth, entire earth filled with all the vitta. Vitta means the resources required to enjoy everything of this world and required to do all the yajna upasana to enjoy the other world also. Therefore, he is a Maharaja, Samrat Chakravarti. Of that person, the Ananda of that human being is one unit too. Then we started discussing most subtle, crucial thing for us to get convinced, for us to get appealed about is the 100 times the Manushya Ananda is equal to one Manushya Gandharva's Ananda. So here Bhagavan Adi Shankara slowly, steadily, sweetly, purely, completely started explaining to us what makes a Manushya Gandharva. Thereafter, what are specialities in that Manushya Gandharva, because of which his Ananda is 100 times more than the term Manushya Ananda, which is a very, very revelation to us, very, very important topic to us. On that only depends the next gradation of Ananda, and in the understanding of this alone depends what is the ultimate, therefore, spiritual Ananda, ultimate of the Brahman. For that, what is the sadhana? So this whole thing, Bhagavan Shankara tried to exhaustively explain to us. So the first thing he was said was, कि मनुष्य संता, he being a human being only, विशेष कर्म विद्या, because of the special यज्ञागादि कर्म विद्या upasana, so he has got manushya gandharvatva. So the manushya gandharvatva promotion is given to the manushya only because of the yajnas and upasana. So, okay, karma vidya visheshat gandharvatvam prapta. Point one is how to reach to manushya gandharva is this. Second, what are the salient features in manushya gandharva compared to the human? Out of many, two main points are touched here. One is antardhana adi vidya shakti, they have got. Antardhana adi shakti sampanna means siddhis they have. So the stula they conquered in the yoga bhasha, they have reached to tanmatra level where the stula deha, they can at their will merge in tanmatra and disappear, and wherever they want from the tanmatra they can make the appearance of the deha. So महा बढ़िया सा स्थिति है ये, थोड़ा समझ लेने से. We all can reach to that. We should aim at that. In about earning the things outside, money outside, friends outside, भोग outside, बहुत कर चुके हैं अभी, उसका हो गया टेस्ट. अब ये वाले शक्तियों को, ये वाले योग या वेदांत साधनाओं से हमको पाने का इच्छा संकल्प होना चाहिए. But ultimate desire should be only for Brahma Jnana. But en route to inspire us on the path, one or two of these things one can try, nothing harm, as long as you don't get lost in them. So you can learn avidya of Manusha Gandharva of Antardhana. Okay, one thing. Second is Sukshma Karya Karanaha. The second thing, the speciality in Manusha Gandharva, which we don't have, is the Karya, the body is Sthula. Our Karanas also are Sthula, Indriyas, etc. These are the Sukshma Karya Deha, Sukshma Karanaha, Antakarana also. So all this is result of variety of Upasana. Yeah. For how long they have done, we don't know. But with that Sankalpa of getting these Sukshma things, or maybe they just did Phalasakti Rahita, Bhagavan must have blessed, seeing their qualification. चलो इनको मनुष्य गंधर्व तो देते हैं, let them have सूक्ष्म शरीर कार्य करना, let them have the अंतर्धानादि शक्ति. But they are at this stage. Okay. Because of these two, now the analysis starts. That they are having less pratighata from the dvandva. They too also have the pratighata shakti sadhana. Okay. Pratighata from the pairs of opposite is less on them, influence. And wherever the influence is there, whatever the quantity, they themselves have all the sadhana shakti to retaliate and listen carefully, win over those dvandvas, not getting defeated. Because of these two things, their chitta is prasanna, chitta prasada. And because of this prasannata of the chitta, the Ananda Utkarsha is there in him 100 times more than the Manushya Ananda. These have to very crucially, critically, thoroughly should be understood by us. Who is Manushya Gandharva? What are his special features other than the Manushya? And why he has got Ananda 100 times more? Is it because of the outer objects he has got more, or it is something other internal preparation? Outer objects maximum is already told in 1 unit of Manushya Ananda. A Manushya cannot have more than that. And Ananda. Therefore, this Ananda is not the outer one. So, if you can understand this and jump or shift from our conviction that the outer gross objects give more Ananda, but it is not true. The real deeper Ananda is in the becoming of Sukshma. If this is understood, we have got the breakthrough in our spiritual understanding. Breakthrough. Then this understanding, when it is intensified, the one main part is what? The more the chitta prasada prasannata, the more is the expression of the Brahmananda 100 times. Once this is understood and convinced, now we will be analyzing easily and understanding also what is making our chitta aprasanna, and then how to eliminate that and keep on making the chitta more and more prasanna, so that more and more Brahma Ananda can reflect in that. This is a crucial topic that has been developed. Now, the chitta prasannata is directly proportional to very, very crucial topic now, the three sadhanas. This is where we have spent our yesterday exhaustively through analysis and understanding. That is brought from the earlier words. What was it about? Yuva, Syat, Sadhu Yuva and Adhyayakaha. From the Sadhu Yuva and Adhyayakaha, two things are brought. One more thing is added. Put together are three sadhanas by which the chitta malinya goes away. To that extent, chitta shruthi comes. To that extent, chitta prasanna happens. To that extent, irrespective of being attentive. Outer arrangements, outer objects, etc. Once Ananda gets multiplied by 100 times. This discovery that the Ananda and Shanti are inside through these arrangements is called as spiritual maturity. And trying for that is spiritual sadhana. And reaching to that is called the spiritual siddhi. Okay. So, ततः अप्रत्यत अन्यमानस्य प्रतिकारवतः मनुष्य गंधर्वस्य स्यात् चित्त प्रसादः तत्प्रसाद विशेषात् सुख विशेष अभिव्यक्तिः. We have seen. एवं पूर्वस्याः भूमेः उत्तरस्याः भूमौ प्रसाद विशेषतः शतगुणेन आनंद उत्कर्ष उपपद्यते. Subtle secrets are revealed to us many times earlier, but now beautifully logically with the authority of the Shastra. Okay, now we have come to this point also. So, sadhuyuva adhyayakah iti shrotriyatva avurjinatve gruhyete. So, by the words sadhuyuva and adhyayakah, out of the three sadhanas, the two are taken up. He is sadhuyuva, therefore he is avrujinaha. There are no papa samskara, papa vritti, papa karma in him. Okay. The two levels of papa are, one level of papa at the gross level is for our own bhautika sampada and sukha bhoga. Troubling anyone is papa. Gross level definition of papa, urujina. Urujina means papa. Aburjina means papa rahita. So, sadhuyuva, from that sadhuyuva word, Bhagavan Adi Shankara is saying, he is a sadhuyuva, means he is without any papa, he is not urujinavan, he is aburjina. So that paparahitya we are trying to understand. One is for any materialistic bhautika vishayas, not cheating or troubling or giving dukkha to anyone. This we saw in the Bhagavata in the evening class a week back. What is that? Imam deham ashritya vairam kuryat na kenachit. Ativadan sthiti navamanyeta kanchana imam deham upashritya deha vairam kuryat na kenachito. So that one, this one, if you relate, you can understand. At the higher level, the Vrujina Papa means having anything else as the goal other than Parabrahma. Therefore, having any thought or the vritti other than Parabrahma. Therefore, any other sankalpa or planning to achieve other than achieving Parabrahma is called is the Vrujinata. We have to add these higher definitions in our own interest. So therefore, the avrujinata of that Manushya Gandharva is other than wanting Paramatma, he doesn't want anything. Because संकल्प इस सबसे बड़ा पाप है जो धीरे धीरे घसीट कर हमको अपने स्वरूप से नीचे जीवदेह भाव में खींच कर फेंक देता है. We have to recognize these are all subtle truths. And these are so substantial, so great. Even after 10 lives also, if we understand and are convinced about it, we are fortunate and lucky. That my sankalpas and vrittis about anything other than Parabrahma is the papa which is pulling me down away from Paramatma to the worldly Jiva Bhava. This is a very great revelation. If this is understood and convinced by somebody, he will never be in the world where he will be prompted, tempted to have the thoughts of the world. He will just go into a gufa or any place, close the doors. He will only use the thoughts to meditate on the Lord and transcend the thoughts to reach the Lord. He will not do anything else. But it has to be convinced. When we listen, these thoughts for hundreds of times get bombarded of them in our heart. One day it slowly starts appealing, revealing, clicking to us. This thought only, that the thought itself is a sin. About the Paramatma, about anything other than Paramatma. So the Vrujinatva is Papa, Avrujinatva is Nishpapa. Very clear? One sentence we saw. So, Shrotriyatva Avrujinatve Gruhite Sadhu Yuvadhyayaka iti. What is the meaning of Shrotriyata? Thoroughly studied Shastra from the Guru by being at his feet for sufficient period of time, let us say once he gains maturity, after the maturity at least for 2 decades. In today's world, maybe few lives only. So minimum 12 साल से लेकर 20 साल तक निरंतर वेदांत का श्रवण करने के कारण be attentive. The Brahma Tattva in its Swarupa Lakshanas, Jagat its Vidhyatva, Jagat is nothing but projection on the God, and all these Jagat of Sthula Sukshma Karana, they are not as real as they appear, therefore they need not be, should not. If at all we want Ananda, it should be found only in the Brahman, because Brahman alone is reality infinite. So these things, when they become pakka in us, so Brahma we must, and Parabrahma we must know. Among all these, who is the sufferer we must know what is the cause for suffering and what is the way out for liberation. When intellectually, thoroughly, undoubtedly, all these things are understood, if that too having heard from the Guru and asking many of the questions, queries that arise, getting clarification from him. Undoubtedly, unambiguously, when the clarity comes, he is called a Shrotriya. You and I are trained in morning and evening classes by Bhagavan only to give us this Shrotriyatva. The two ways of Shrotriyatva is what? One Shrotriyatva is remembering all the Vedas, Upanishads, all Brahma Sutras, Bhagavatam, Ramayana, which is required for someone who wants to become acharyas to teach. But other way of Shrotriyatva is whether you remember all mantras or not, but the main essence of it, all that is gathered, that anyone can gain it. Any serious, sincere, regular, daily listening, studying, studious student, morning, evening, he can gain to this second Shrotriyatva. Main essence is understood. May not be remembering all the mantras, which is very difficult, no? Otherwise, क्या होता है श्रोत्रियत का मतलब सारे मंत्र याद रहना है. Then if there are students, hundreds, thousands, they can't have that much memory, then they can't meditate and realize. Therefore, everything need not be remembered, even though it is not, it's beautiful if one can do, but if the essence is understood, few mantras are remembered, that is enough. Clear? So, the Avrujinatva is equal to Sadhuyuva. And then Adhyayakaha is equal to Shrotriyaha. We are pausing here, studying it deeply, only because this is a place where we should know what the sadhana to be done. Make life free from sins and make one's understanding thorough regarding everything by listening and studying the Shastras, by becoming the Shrotriya. These are the ones which make our chitta prasanna, and in the prasanna chitta 100 times more the Brahma Ananda comes. दो चीजें हमने देखा. यन्ते ही अविशिष्टे सर्वत्र yesterday we saw. These two, Shrotriyatva and Avrujinatva, are avishishta. They are not specific or exactly defined to everyone the same way. And to anyone also, if he remembers all the mantras or Shrotriyatva at one time, other time he may forget. So to Avrujina, yesterday we said, it's all voluntary and involuntary. But the third thing is very, very important, which is repeatedly said in this particular Anuvaka, and that is what? Akama hataha. Okay? Kamana means any kamana. Okay, and all kamanas are to the jiva for fulfilling the wishes and demands of his upadhis. Okay? Tehendriya manobuddhyadi sukha bhog ke liye hi kamanaye hote hain. And it's beautiful, it's a very interesting thing. Identity with these upadhis creates the vasanas, creates the desires. Fulfilling the desires strengthens the identity with them. Clear? Therefore, we keep away ourselves from our Swarupa, the Brahma Vastu. So if we are Brahma Swarupa Apekshis, if we are keeping Brahma Tattva as our goal, then we have to come out of these two. Therefore, reduce the desires and remove the identity with the Upadhi. Reduce the identity with the Upadhi and see to that it is expressed in terms of the reduction in desires. In this way, having known, consciously we have to do. And basic for everything is what? Brahman alone is real, Jagat is unreal. The real Brahma Prapti alone is real, Ananda Prapti and Mukti. I want to gain it at every cost. And the obstruction for that is this entire world which is in my mind. Therefore, the one who understands this, for him only all these explanations are valid or meaningful or receptive, and he will start acting in the right direction. The one who still takes the world as real and expects to come over from the world, his mind can never be focused on the truth. He will be pulled back again and again into the world. He will be unsteady. He will become Kshipta mode and Vikshipta, not Ekagra. The one who has got Apara Vairagya, he alone can be Ekagra. इनको नहीं है ना दुष्ट अनुष्ठव का विषय तृष्ण से वशीकार संज्ञा वैराग्यम, he will never be steady in Ekagra bhumi. Take it for granted, that's it. One can take 10 lakhs of lives, but this is a rule. Like Rukmini ji said yesterday, 100 janmas maybe I do tapasya only to obtain you, and in that tapasya I will die every time. I want only you, nobody else. In the same way. Finally, we have to come to this understanding, only practice also. There is no other option should not be kept. Is there any alternative? Is there any option? ये नहीं पूछना चाहिए. करो या ना करो अलग बात. Option देना ही नहीं चाहिए अपने आप को. That एकाग्र भूमि के लिए the obtainment of this much vairagya is essential. Apara vairagya. Then later on, the para vairagya, even for viveka khyati, which is a thought, which is a knowledge. Then we enter into vritti nirodha atma swarupa anubhuti. It's all in yoga language. So here also, third one is akamaha tattva. Is a glory of this akamaha tattva, not hit or kill by the kamana. Bhagavan Shankara is stressing for both the reasons that it is the final way to enter into Paramatma Anubhuti. This is why, second point is, in every of the Shastra, this particular sadhana is insisted upon, not being hit by Kamana. So, living life at Kamana level is living the life at Mana Indriya Deha level. In the Buddhi, there is no Kamana. Kamana means he will be pursuing the knowledge, and there is the knowing of the truth and being happy is the way the buddhi works, should work. Otherwise, in the buddhi only the desires first manifest, then only it becomes an agitation in the mind, then only it expresses through the actions. This is how the hierarchy of the desires expressing from the vasanas in general. But इस शुद्ध बुद्धि की बात हम कह रहे हैं, वो तो विचारणा से ज्ञान को ही पाएगा. उनको संकल्प विकल्प से उत्पन्न होने वाले कामनाएं जो मन में होते हैं नहीं होते हैं. So the importance of akamaha tattva is being stressed here. Importance. So the three things are told here. One is akamaha tattva is that state of mind wherein the utkarsha and apakarsha of the vastus outside, conveniences outside, won't disturb it. Because once I said I don't want it, whether it is there or not and there in big quantity or not, that won't disturb me. When I have akamahata, not like any of the fruit, I am not hit by the kamana of that fruit. So, whether that fruit is there or not there, even if it is there, the small piece is there, total is there, or 100 fruits are there, 1,000 are there, how does it affect me? When I am not affected, when I am not having the kama, I am not hit by the kama, when I am akamahata. That is why we are saved from the millions of things in this world. We are hit by the kamana of only few things. अब imagine कि सबके कामनाओं से हम मार खाए मानो तो मर ही जाएंगे हम. Lucky that we don't have desires for everything, and unfortunate that we have desires for some things. That is a problem. That is enough desire ना, लाखों desire हो या एक ही desire हो, the amount of नुकसान it does is the same. एक कामना हो या अनेक कामना हो, वो हमको नुकसान तो एक ही कराएगा, उतना ही करेगा. It takes us away from Paramatma. That is why no mature intelligent student asks the God this way, भगवान about of 1,00,000 कामनाएं, remove 99,990, 10 रखो. If he is saying that means he is not matured. Like Prahlada, if he says, even the last trace of kamana also, O Lord, you remove, he is right. The other way of saying it is the same thing as asked by Muchukunda, etc. One way of saying is remove all the kamanas. Other way of saying is give me ananya bhakti to your feet. Both are same. After charan mein ananya bhakti matlab there is no kamana. There is no kamana at all, anything, then what do? I pursue my spiritual path of discovering God either through bhakti or jnana. First thing is akamahatatva mahima. Second, as much the akamahatatva is growing in us, to that extent only the 100-fold our ananda is growing, the reflection of Brahmananda. That is how from the Manushya to the Manusya Gandhara to Deva Gandhara to Pitunam and Loka Lokanam, this is how they are becoming anandi. Okay, remember that one. Here one correction we have to make in ourselves. Very important correction. I hope it will be caught. Even in the parampara of the Ananda, Indra Ananda comes at the 7th or 8th place. Now we always have a concept about Indra as after having only bhoga in the Swarga. All the variety of the bhogas. That's what we imagine. But the actual thing is what? By being Indra itself, he is Anandi in 100 folds of time. That Ananda is expressing and enjoying through all these folds. That Indra post itself is Ananda Yukta. Like somebody is an officer. That position itself is blissful, no? Compared to the lower clerk post. Think about it. So that correction in the mind, it is not that Indra is happy only when the bhogas are there. Indra is happy as an Indra, for which when he was a Manushya, he has done all the Yajnayaga Upasana, by which his Antakaran has become Shuddha like this, Prasanna Chitta, then he is promoted to Indra Loka. So we are shown in all Puranas and stories that Indra is Kamahata. But Indra is Kamahata to some extent. But not to the extent we are. Understood? Because of the not having that Kamahata like us, that he reached the position of Indra. And yet why it is shown that he is still Kamahata? Only to prove that there are some higher grades to be reached even for the Indra. Still he has got caught up somewhere. Hope you are catching it. And that Akamahatatva culminates only in the Brahmadeva. Okay, but he is still having the responsibility of the Samashti, Hiranyagarbha. Therefore, he is still with the Upadhis of Samashti, that is a limitation in him. That Upadhi also he transcends, he himself is Parabrahma. This is a little difference we have to see and add to our knowledge. So, Akamahatatvam tu Vishaya Utkarsha Abhakarshatah Sukha Utkarsha Abhakarshaya Visheshyate. Visheshyate means it is separate. In the Akamahata person, the Sukha Utkarsha and Abhakarsha doesn't depend on the Vishaya Utkarsha or Vishaya Abhakarsha. Utkarsha is more Vishayas, Abhakarsha is less Vishayas. Sukha Utkarsha is more Sukha, then Abhakarsha is less Sukha. ऐसा नहीं होता जिनको कामहत है ही नहीं. That's the beauty of it. We have to catch it. Therefore, what is the main point to be driven after this is Ataha Akamahata Grahanam Tad Visheshataha Shataguna Sukha Utkarsha Upalabdhe. Okay? What we have to understand with all this analysis is Akamahatatva is the Karana mainly, because of which the 100-fold Sukha is increasing in the increasing order as it is described. The other two things, Shrotriyatva, Abhurjinatva, they vary. Okay, they are less or more. It is all different. Shrotriyatva, Abhurjinatva goes on changing. And it is sometimes the higher grade beings can be of having less Shrotriyatva, more Vijnatva than even the lower one. Yet the higher grade being will have 100 times more Ananda because he is comparatively less Kamahataha. This is the main point here. If you can catch it, catch it. So all the three sadhanas are important, but in them the Shrotriyatva and Avrujinatva should be complemented with or seen in the result of Akama Tattva. And इसमें Shrotriyatva should become the cause for Akama Tattva. Akama Tattva should become the cause for the Avrujinatva. And when you have desires, then only I will do the papa. When I don't have the knowledge, then only I have the desire. So by studying Shastra, when we become Shrotriya, we only seek Parabrahma, nothing else. Therefore, the Kama Tattva is gone away. When there are no desires, why will I do the same? Again, because the Shrotriyatva is conditional in the mind or buddhi, kabhi yaad rahega na rahega. So to the Vrijinatva is always not in our hands. The circumstances may push us to do so, as we said yesterday, Panchamahapathkas. So it cannot be in our hands. But Akama Tattva is in our hands and should be in our hands. That clarity when it comes in our heart. There is nothing real other than Brahman. Brahma Prapti alone is the Ananta Sukha Ananda Prapti. So I have only that desire, no other desire. See how beautifully we can come to that maturity. This in Yoga Bhasha is called Paravairakyam. Tat Param Purusha Khyate Guna Vaitrishyam. Guna means all the Sattva, Rajas, Tamo Guna Sambandhi, all Kamanas. Okay, the Tamo Guna Sukha is Vishaya Sukha. The Raja Guna Sukha is the power position Sukha. The Sattva Guna Sukha is the Sukha of the knowledge, even of the scriptures. Projected world can have the real Ananda. See, that conviction has come in his deep heart and from the depth of the heart. The earlier wrong convictions that the objects of the world contain happiness, therefore I can go for them. This very deep-rooted delusion has gone away from him. Therefore he has got Paravairaki there. So here is totally Akama Tattva. Clear? So this is how Utkarshata in the Ananda is mainly because of Akama Tattva increased, supported by Shrotriyatva, Avrujinatva. Therefore, do you want to be happy and you want to be near to the self? Yeah. Then do these three sadhanas. Never ever a day without studying the Brahma Vidya Shastras. Every day, study, contemplate and all. Resulting in finding the Brahman alone is real, not the world, that should result in Akamahata. When the Kamahatatva is not there, not killed by it, by the Kamana, why will we do the Kama Prerita Karma of any sort, especially the Vrujinam or Papam? No, when these three are there, Akamahatatva achieved, Avrujinatva achieved, Shrotriyatva is achieved. Will not all Chitta be Prasanna and Prasada? In the Prasanna Chitta, unconditional means non-dependent Ananda starts reflecting more and more. Clicking of this or realizing this is called as blessings of Guru and Shastra, Shruti Mata and the God in our intellect. अब जितना भी शास्त्र पढ़ो ये मेन बातें नहीं समझ में आए मतलब हमको और भी बहुत सुनना पड़ना है. But if you have got this essence, we are well off, we are lucky. That is why, having said so, listen these two things. Ataha akamahata grahanam. What? Tad visheshataha shataguna sukha utkarsha upalabdehe. Okay. Akamahata grahanam tad visheshataha shataguna sukha utkarsha upalabdehe. Utkarsha upalabdehe. So shataguna utkarsha in the Ananda upalabdhi is because of Akamahatattva is increasing. One main point, and this is up to Brahmadeva Ananda. What is that up to Brahmadeva Ananda? The Akamahatattva is growing, means not hit or killed by the Kamana. To that extent, 100 times Ananda is growing. The other aspect of Brahmananda is what? Finally, akamaha tattvasya eva paramananda prapti sadhanatva vidhanartham. Finally, when the akamaha tattva becomes zero, akamaha tattva is 100%, not even any kamana of any sort is touching us. At that level, paramananda prapti sadhanatvam. One gets to paramananda prapti. Because little kamana is there, upadhi is there, no? When all kamanas have gone away, upadhi is gone away. When the upadhis go away, what is there hidden behind the upadhi? Parabrahma is experience. And what is the upadhi? Chitta. What is the way the chitta becomes upadhi? By the triputi. What are the triputi? Jnata, Jnanam, Gniyam. How come and how long these are all functional? These three, as long as there is kamana is there. When the zero kamanas are there, then Jnata, Jnana, Gniya ko रहने की जरूरत नहीं होती. When the Jnata, Jnana, Gniya gone away, that Jnapti Swarupa Parabrahma, which was expressing as this triputi, because of that Sankalpa or Kamana, that is revealed. Therefore, Akamaha Tattva is the Paramananda Prapti Sadhanam. Paramananda is equal to Parabrahma. ये बताने के लिए आपको ये सारा आनंद का उत्कर्ष अपकर्ष बताया गया. So this is how Bhagavan has given us few clarities which we have to contemplate to become thorough in the understanding. Yeah. Now the chanting goes on from Te Shatam to Sayeko Brahmana Anandaha. Then Bhagavan again takes up Vyasa Adi Shankarji excellent discussion. In that he also explains what is the meaning of each of these devatas. They say Manushya Gandharva is explained that he was a Manushya, but Karma Vidya Visheshata, he became Manushya Gandharva, and he has got the Antardhanadi Shakti, and also is a Karyakarana Sanghata to be Sukshma. In the same way, who are the Deva Gandharva Ityadi, that all will be explained. Okay, let us make a chanting because it is there. Om Te Shatam Manushya Gandharvanamananda Saiko Deva Gandharvanamananda Shrotriyasya Jakamadasya Te Shatam Deva Gandharvanamananda Saika Pitunam Chiralokalokanamanda Shrotriyasya Jakamadasya Te Shatam Pitunam Chiralokalokanamanda Saika Ajana Janam Devanamananda Shrotriyasya Jakamadasya Te Shatamajan Janam Devanamananda Saika Karma Devanamananda Ye Karmana Devanabhyante Shrotriyasya Jakamadasya Te Shatam Karma Devanamananda Saiko Devanamananda Shrotriyasya Jakamadasya Te Shatam Devanamananda Saika Indrasyananda Shrotriyasya Jakamadasya Te Shatamindrasyananda Saiko Brahaspaterananda Shrotriyasya Jakamadasya Te Shatam Brahaspaterananda Saika Prajapaterananda Shrotriyasya Jakamadasya Te Shatam Prajapaterananda Saiko Brahmananda Shrotriyasya Jakamadasya. So, Bhagavan starts commentary on this. Shankara Bhagavan, Vyakhyata Manyato. So, all these things, 100 times Utkarsha and Ananda is to be understood from the explanation given outside. The common thing is what? The Utkarsha in the Ananda is not because these higher grade people have more and more outer objects of the world. This one thing, if it clicks to us, we are the most fortunate ones. The 3 साल का वेदांत का हमको फल मिल गया. The Ananda is my own Swarupa, Brahma Swarupa. It is blocked from expression because of my own inner desires, prompting me to become extroverted to work outside. Therefore, when my desires for the whole world is gone away, that's when I stop becoming extroverted, and when I am becoming prasanna in my chitta, then only my own Swarupa Brahma Ananda comes to me. If this understanding and conviction has come, One side, we have done thoroughly our study. Second is, what exactly the sadhana to do will be clearly understood, accepted by us. After this, the sadhana no more is in the struggle of the outer world. Sadhana is always in how to quieten, calm our mind by removing from the vasana level all the desires, etc. Manovalaka. Then one tries to remove the desires rather than trying to fulfill the desires. There comes again and again the Shastra Jnana, which tells the Mithyatva, Asatyatva of the Jagat. Using that knowledge, any sankalpa desire coming in the mind, unlike the earlier time we were fulfilling that through executing through the karmendriyas and sharira, now with this wisdom in the mind only, we start nullifying, neutralizing all the desires. Finally, where we come to the world being Mithya, I can't have any desire even for the world, even one desire. One source. You know that? 100% is 50% problem ho gaya unka because he's not pursuing the outer things. But still in the mind, the habitual arrival of the desiredness is coming because of asana. But that also when it is calmed and quietened by this wisdom. And imagine that mind where they have no asanas, no desires, no extrovertedness. How sharp, how subtle, how steady, how pure will be that antakarana. That antakarana has only 3 steps now. One step, clearly understand Brahma Tattva. Second step, take us near the Brahma Tattva. Third, drop that antakarana and jump into Brahmas. Not too much easy it is. If antakarana is very prasanna because of the removal of the causes of prasannata called as desire sankalpas. Very, very crucial topic we are discussing. Now, Vyakyatam Anyato. So today we will see 1 per 3. Four, 3 or 4 of them we will see in 4-5 minutes. 1. Ki Devagandharvaha. Who are the Devagandharvaha? Who are the Manushya Gandharvas? Who were Manushya, but because of karma, upasana or vidya vishesha, they became the Gandharva. They are not this way transported from the human life, but they are called as Devagandharva. So Manushya and Manushya Gandharva difference we saw. So Manushya Gandharva and Deva Gandharva difference क्या है? Manushya Gandharva have come from Manushya Loka. Deva Gandharva are Jatitah Deva Gandharva. So Indians getting citizenship in America after many years of staying there and all that, and the native born people there. फर्क क्या है उसमें? वहाँ जन्म लिए तो they are by default they are the citizens. But the others they have to apply green card ये वो क्या क्या होता I don't know. Here the Deva Gandharvas are born Gandharvas. Then their Ananda will be 100 times more than the Manushya Gandharva, and all the details is Vyakyatam Anyata. We have already told above, same thing is applicable to all this. So therefore, the Deva Gandharva is more Shrotriya, more Avrujinaha, then more Akamahataha. Therefore, more prasanna in the chitta. Therefore, he has 100 times more ananda than the Manushya Gandharva. So these things have to be kept on adding. You have to be conscious to add all that. So more and more we in this way prepare ourselves through these sadhanas. Then either will be lifted or shifted to that loka, or inside also we feel that type of ananda. So through yajna yaga upasanadi various things we can earn that Devagandhar loka nativeness, or by vicharana ityadi when we reduce to deep level through conviction, these kamaha tattva is also aboriginatva and remain as shrotriya. Our ananda will be as and when wherever we are, we will be enjoying as much happiness as Devagandhar. So Brahma Ananda reflected in the Prasanna Chitta is the Karana for the Ananda Prapti, not any outer Vishayas. भगवान की कृपा हो जाए हम सबके ऊपर इसी क्षण कि ये बात को हम समझकर no more going outside from now onwards. In that happens lucky. Okay. Now after that, Chiraloka Lokanam iti Pitrunam Vishesham. So after Devagandharvanam Ananda, Te Shatam Devagandharvanam Ananda, Sa Eka Pitrunam Chiraloka Lokanam Ananda, it is said. What is that Pitrunam Chiraloka Lokanam? See, Chiraloka Lokanam iti Pitrunam Vishesham. So actually the sentence is Te Shatam Devagandharvanam Ananda, Te Sa Eka Pitrunam Ananda should be said. Okay. Eko Pitrunam Ananda. But what is the adjective Chiraloka Lokanam? Chiraloka Lokanam is an adjective to the Pitruloka. What is the meaning of it is Chirakala Sthai Loka Yesham Pitrunam Te Chiraloka iti. The Chiraloka Pitruloka में रहने का काला time span is so expansive, so big. Therefore, that is called as Chiraloka. An adjective is given. So the Manusya maximum 100 साल कोई दिल का दौरा नहीं पड़ा तो is it not? All that नहीं हुआ max. So Manusya Gandharva will have little more lifespan than Manusya. More than that is the Deva Gandharva. Deva Gandharva is different from Deva place. Deva tak hum pahunche nahi abhi. We are in the Gandharva Loka, which is a part of Deva Loka, which is a like in a lower type of Deva Lokas we can talk. Anything other than Bhuloka are Deva Lokas. Among Deva Lokas, the ultimate is Swarga Loka. Before Swarga Loka, these other lokas are there into which Punya ke karan hum pahunchte hain, and here we are reaching to that state of experience by Chitta Prasannata. Chitta Prasannata is by Shrotriya, Abhijna and Kamata. And in Viveka Chudamani, when the Guru's Lakshanas are told, which Guru have to select, first one, this is what is written by Bhagavan Adi Shankara. Who should be a Guru? Whom we have to select? Shrotriyo, Abhijno, Akamahato, Brahma Vittamaha, Brahman Niparataha, Shantaha, Nirindana Ivananaha, Ahetuka Daya Sindhuhu, Bandhu Aravatam Satam, Tamaharadya Gurum Bhaktya. Shrotriyo, Abhijno, Akamahato, Yo Brahma Vittamaha, Brahman Niparataha, Shantaha, Nirindana Ivananaha. Okay, correction yaad rakhna. The more thoroughly we study Vedanta Shastras, not any Bhakti Shastra or all the other story. Vedanta Shastra, in that only through logic, quotation, example, the Brahma Tattva's truthness, reality is established. Other than the Brahman is proved to be the imaginary or unreal. Only then the Kama Tattva will reduce. Only then the Vrujanattva will reduce. Definitely, not only. Yeah, to a great extent. Then the final, our knowledge becomes Sakla of the Vedanta, and only Brahman is Satyam, I want only him. When that desire comes strongly, all other Kamanas also go away. And this Kamana, in the experience of Brahman, these also get dissolves. Gets dissolved. We will see that. So, Pitruloka is third one, greater than Deva Gandharva. There is a Jiva stay there for long time. That is why the adjective of Chiraloka Lokadam. Okay? Chirakala Sthai Loka Yesham Pitrunam Te Chiraloka Loka iti artha. So then Te Shetam Pitrunam Chiraloka Lokanam Ananda Sayeko Ajana Janam Devanam Ananda. In the hierarchy, Ajana Jana Deva is the next one. Ajana is iti Devaloka. Ajana is Devaloka only. One colony in the Devaloka. Tasmin Ajane Jataha iti Ajana Jaha. Those who are born in that Ajana Devaloka is called as Ajana Jana Devatas. And who get the birth there? Who get the permission there in the Ajana Jana? Answer is given is Ajana Jana Devaha Smarta Karma Visheshataha. Karma Visheshataha Devasthaneshu Jataha. when they are in the human life, they have done lot of smartha karmas. Strictly, disciplinedly. What is the smartha karma and all? Little more we discuss tomorrow. But mainly the smruti adharita. Smruti told entire varna ashrama dharma. 100% the one who's lived, he is the one who will be born in the Ajana Jana Devaloka as Ajana Jana. Ajana Jana is one part of Devaloka. देवलोकों में बहुत सारों में एक है, थोड़ा हायर है पितृनाम लोकों से, जो देवगंधर्व से ज्यादा है, which is greater than मनुष्य गंधर्व लोक. Like we talk about going to US. It's not that US is every place is equally rich. There are very rich cities are there. There are also some middle class cities are there. There are also lower class cities are there. But all of them are in US. Like in India also, we have very rich states or rich districts and all, which are also middle class, we are also lower also. देवलोकों में भी ऐसे ही है. So through the smart karma following regularly seriously, those who have deserved, they are put in the Ajana Jana Loka. But then in the Ajana Jana Loka, Sthita Ajana Jana Deva, the Chitta Prasada is 100 times more than the Pitru Loka Pitru Devatas. And that's because of Shrotriya Avrujina Akamata. Therefore, their Ananda is 100 times more than the Vitrunam Ananda. In this way, 5-6 more are there. All that we will conclude tomorrow. Then we will be taking up the last two Anuvaka, or before that lots of question answers are there. That we will discuss. Not lots of 2 or 3. So in a couple of our days, 3 or 4, we can conclude this our Brahma Valli, Brahmananda Valli. Okay? 3-4 दिन लगेगा. A lot of प्रश्नोत्तरी are there. So do the contemplation on Shrotriya Avrujina Kama Tattva, leading to Chitta Prasannata, leading to the expression of Brahmananda 100 times more than the earlier. How much deeply we can ourselves convince of this, and how much our energies, efforts are geared towards this particular thing. अगर ये कर पाए तो a good example, good homework for us. Om 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 Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamādaya Purnamevāvaṣiṣyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Guru Bhyo Namo Shubhyo Brahmane Shruti Matre Nam Tatsat Brahmanamastu. Thank you. And just 2 minutes join for Yoga Darshana.